This program is simulcast over CARES FM dito po sa community-based FM station po ng Central Philippine University dito po sa Iloilo. No, we are now changing our frequency in the CARES FM. No, we can be found in the 101.1 in the dial tone of your cell phone or in your radio dito po sa Iloilo. So, ibig sabihin po nandito lang po sa Iloilo yung CARES FM. We are simulcast with our community-based FM station po dito sa may Haro, Iloilo City. Our program is also brought to you by the Central Philippine University, headed by our President, Dr. Chodoroso Robles, at saka sa main chairman of the Board of Trustees, Attorney Bon Lobel Bidona. The Philippine Native Chicken Channel po is under the management of the College of Agriculture, Resources and Environmental Sciences. Isa sa mga colleges dito po sa may Central Philippine University. And also, we'd like also to welcome po ang ating mga viewers also from the cable channel of the Central Philippine University. This is the revival of the Agri-Talk Den. If you could still remember the Agri-Talk Den that is being broadcast in the alumni channel of the Central Philippine University. Ibig sabihin po, we are now simulcasting with CARES FM, dito po sa The Philippine Native Chicken Channel at saka sa cable station po na Central Philippine University at saka sa ating pong YouTube channel na pinalawak na po natin yung ating programa para po mas malawak ang matingan po ng ating discussion po dito at saka marami po ang maka-benefits of what we are talking dito po sa The Philippine Native Chicken Channel. At saka sa mga Hiligaynon speaking, and to those who can understand Hiligaynon, we are also doing what we call the live streaming program po that is intended for our CARES FM. Every day also, from Monday to Saturday po yung programa na yan. That is from 4:30 to 6 AM po in the morning. This is on the Philippine time. So sa mga Hiligaynon speaking po, Canary speaking, to those who can understand Hiligaynon and Kinaraya po. We are broadcasting live streaming po every morning and that is simulcast over CARES FM po. We are discussing about urban agriculture, but we are using what they call the Hiligaynon language po. That is for the local consumption po ng ating mga listener po dito sa may CARES FM. But po, from Monday to Friday naman po, we are broadcasting naman dito po sa may ating The Philippine Native Chicken Wave TV po. This is for the consumption of the viewers not only in the Philippines but even for our OFW situated in different areas of the world. The Philippine Native Chicken Channel po, we are initiating this activity po. This is in response po for the COVID, whereby that the outreaches kasi ang isa po sa pangasyon ng university is to do what they call the outreaches. But because of the limitation that we have, na kung saan po bawal yung face-to-face po, that is why that we organize yung not organize but we develop this live streaming program po on the various communication channel po para po na we can still do perform our objective of doing what they call the extension activities, but only we're doing that on the online platform. And we added what they call the cable channel po dito po sa Central Philippine University at saka yung community-based FM station natin No, that is for the local consumption naman po ng mga Ilonggo po dito po sa Iloilo at saka sa Region 6. No, sa maabutan po ng signal namin no, on the cable, KSFM and the live streaming that we are doing no, in the early morning po. And thank you for those who with me no, kaninang umaga no, na maagang gumising. No, and then also discussing along because the difference of that kind of program is that we are interacting with each other, and then ang kagandahan nun is that we are not only sharing insights no, in farming, but at the same time po we are showcasing no, the various music no, local music no, coming from local artists na kung saan po we are featuring that para aside from the insights, we are also doing what they call the entertainment part no, of our live streaming or what they call the simulcasting no, of that program. Yung kung bakit that medyo natagalan kami bumalik, it is because that we prepared the equipment that we have dito po sa Central Philippine University. No, even though that it is hindi pa rin kompleto, but we are doing our best na kung saan po in as much as possible yung mga equipment natin po is makumpleto natin para na mas maganda yung pasok po ng signal natin dyan sa mga respective no, areas po ninyo no, halos buo yung voice natin no. Ang problema natin hindi pa ganoon ka buo yung or high definition yung music. It is because na yung ating equipment po pertaining no, to the audio processing po hindi pa ganoon kaya. Hoping that the equipment will be arrived this week para po na next week po maganda na yung pasok po ng ating musika po no, sa ating programa. Sa lahat po ng nakasubaybay sa atin ngayon, naka-online na sa atin ngayon, please state your name and then the location that you have para po naman ma-acknowledge natin na in this segment of our program po. No? That is also one way on how we can return the paybo that you have given to us, no? Especially no? And keep on following the Philippine Native Chicken. And at the same time po, we are glad for those na mga followers natin kahit na medyo natagalan tayo bumalik sa ere, but the number of views that we have no, in the last night presentation that we have no, you're almost by the thousands na po. No? Thank you for the support to the Philippine Native Chicken channel. Thank you for the trust and confidence that you have given to us. That is one way that we are motivated to do something more than to what is being expected to us. That is one way that the Central Philippine University as one of our mission po that to be responsive to the need of the total person and to the world and halos sa lahat na po no, if possible po no, given the various department that we have or colleges that we have no, on Central Philippine University. Various department or various colleges also have different functions and different specialty. No, yung kung bakit that if you can search no in the Facebook po, marami po kami na naka-base dito po sa CPU and extending information po no on the various field no based on our expertise. That is why that the Philippine Native Chicken channel naman po that is devoted talaga no for agriculture. And thank you and also welcome no sa ating pong mga viewers sa bago po dito sa ating channel po no. Thank you for being with us and hope that we'll be continue together no. Hope that sa ngayon po and we are doing that if possible we can do what I call the live streaming from Monday to Friday na po. Now that is one way that we can share information. And at the same time, if you have some questions, now don't hesitate to write that no, in the chat box that we have para pa naman makita pa natin dito at saka masagot natin yung mga katanungan po ninyo. No, pasensya minsan sa mga mensahe nyo po na sa inbox namin na hindi namin agad masagot because of the influx no, of the messages na Actually, every day we are receiving by thousands of messages no, in that inbox yung kung bakit na kahit kami dalawa ni Ma'am Dana sumasagot dyan, but kulang pa rin yung time namin to answer all your queries. So, possible po if you can have it in the live streaming, the better it will be. Kaya lang problema natin sa mga walang access no, dyan kung gabi, and they are tuning in no, on the daytime, no, na kung saan po they can access the wifi or the data, no. Yun ang problema natin, no. But if possible po, no, if you can find time to be with us, no, the better it will be, no. And at the same time po, if you have some questions, no, sa mga not on the real time viewers natin, no, you can have it be posted no, doon sa inbox namin para kahit paano po dahan-dahan na masagot namin ni Ma'am Dana yung mga katanungan ninyo no, about your problem no, pertaining to native chicken. No. Actually, this channel is talagang devoted no, for the promotion of our own local native chicken, or known as what they call the Philippine native chicken. Tandaan natin po that in the Philippines, may dalawang major group lang ng native chicken that we have. No, we have the larger genetic group at saka yung smaller genetic group. No, to review po, kung tandaan natin yung basilan chicken, no, belong to what they call the larger genetic group, no, the Parawakan, no, and then the Hulu of the Parawakan of Palawan, the basilan of Zamboanga Peninsula. No, that is now they're developing what they call the new standardized breed. No, that is what they call the Sampin, no, derived from what they call the basilan chicken, no, and we have what they call the Hulu of Iloilo, and the Western Visayas, no, the Parawakan of Palawan, the Egon of Bicol region, and then the Huluano no, of Northern Luzon. No, but for the smaller genetic group, no, ang pinakamarami po na distribute all throughout the Philippines is what they call the Bisaya chicken. No, that can be found in the Visayas and Mindanao area po. No. Ang Bisaya daw, sabi nila sa joke daw, pagdating doon sa Luzon, nagiging manok Tagalog. Parang ganun po ang grupo nila. No. But when it comes po sa mga standardized group, no, based on location, no, we have what they call the Camarines group, no, found in the Bicol region. We have the manok Tagalog in southern Luzon and the Luzon area. Now we have also what they call the Banaba chicken, no, that we can be found in Batangas area. No, ang nagiging problema natin because there are some queries no, coming from Pangasinan, and we are asking no, on the presence of the Bulinaw chicken. Actually, the Bulinaw chicken, no, that is a group of native chicken no, na parang magkatulad po doon sa Maydarag, but that can be found in Bulinaw, Pangasinan. No. That is based on the previous studies being conducted na kung saan po identifying the various phenotypic group of native chicken. And when it comes po sa standardized breed po, no, we have what they call the Darag right now, no, of the Western Visayas, and along with, as I mentioned earlier, no, yung Sampin chicken no, of Mindanao, or what they call the Zamboanga Peninsula. They call it a Sampin chicken because that is standardized out of the basilan chicken that can be found in the Zamboanga Peninsula. No, sana po matulungan po natin yung mga different local no, native chicken that we have in the Philippines para kahit paano po we can do what they call the conservation. Ang isa po kasi sa point doon is that the effective means of conserving the native chicken genetic resources is through what they call utilization, and that is what they call the goal no, of this page no, on the Philippine native chicken. Yung kung bakit that our name no, Philippine native chicken, it started as early as 2014 no. Actually, yung isang group na Philippine native chicken together with Dr. Alexis Di Manuel, no, I think we established that way back in 2009. No, 2009. Yan ang pinakauna naming group. That is a group. But in 2014, after doing the various researches in Central Philippine University, actually we started the commercial scale of researches no, way back in 2011. No, that is with research activity that we have no, together with the 5 different institution dito po sa Iloilo, no, the West Visayas. Yung kung bakit that if you are asking for the Darag native chicken, no, we are always telling you that the right institution where you can get the bloodline of the Darag native chicken is in West Visayas. That is what they call the institution whereby Darag was being standardized. No? Dito sa amin kasi in Central Philippine University, no, we have what they call the Hulu and the Bisaya native chicken. No, that is one way that we can conserve, no, these two local native chicken that we have dito po sa may Western Visayas. So aside from the West Visayas, no, ang nagiging rule namin on to give you the background, no, para at least aware po kayo, no, because the bulk of researches on native chicken were performed here dito po sa may Western Visayas. The Central Philippine University then in 2011 is responsible for the researches, no, pertaining to the development of supplemental feeds for pre-raised native chicken. Kaya nga yung CPU feeds na nakikita po ninyo, we developed that way back in 2011. It started in 2011. Ang Aklan State University naman, no, that is our magkasama po kami, that they are responsible for the development of vaccine, particularly on the Newcastle disease, no, the NCD vaccine. No, yun ang pinaka main task po ng Aklan State University, and the Capiz State University naman, they are responsible for the development of the ethno, no, Antelmentex, no. Ibig sabihin po yung mga pampurga po, dewormer, no, coming from what they call the various plant, no, na makikita po sa location. And the other one is we have also together with Iloilo State College of Fisheries, no, and the extension campuses of the West Visayas State University, no. Ganon po kami karami back in 2011 when the commercial scale, no, of activity, no, pertaining to native chicken. Yung ko bakit that at the CPU sineryoso na namin yung activity namin. That is why that from 2011 to the present, no, yun ang ginagawa namin, that we used to focus more on what they call the conservation, no, of what they call the Hulu and the Bisaya native chicken. Ganon katindi po ang ginagawa namin. That is why that the feeds, no, of Central Philippine University, that is almost a decade now. By next year po, almost decade na siya. 10 years of development kasi yan. And the formulation and the quality right now, no, is being established. No? And hoping that in the next in this coming seminars naman po, if you can found, no, sa page namin, no, will be conducting, no, a seminar on how to formulate your own feeds, no, for your native chicken. No, that is one way on how we can help you. No, at saka po marami pa po. No, right now we are doing researches, no, on the development of the phytobiotics and the phyto dewormers, no, utilizing various plant na makikita po niyo sa paligid niyo na minsan ang sabi natin is that parang binabaliwala lang po natin, but they have what they call the potential, no, to be an alternative natin po for the synthetic veterinary drugs na ginagamit po natin sa mga sakit na manok. And we are doing that in a practical means na kung saan po after the research you can have it be produced on your own, or kung sa tingin nyo na medyo nahirapan na kayo in commercial scale, now we also be doing what they call the commercial scale of production of it. Para sa nangangailangan naman po, you can do it. No, this is what they call one way on how we develop, no, this treatment to actually the direction of what we are doing is to produce what they call the organic, no, not necessarily organic, but it is a chemical, synthetic chemical free primitive chicken. No, we are doing this because of the findings that we have way back in 2002. Na doon nagka-conflict yung ating mga producers o ating raisers with the market. As raiser, ang iniisip po natin, gusto po natin na yung manok natin mabilis lumaki para mabilis na binta. But doon po kayo nagkamali. No, the buyer is not after. Basta ang talagang buyer na native chicken. Now, they are not after of the size, but they are after of the quality. And they are believing that the native chicken that we have, it is being grown free from synthetic chemicals. Yung kung bakit na minsan nagkalito-lito na ang grower, ang raiser gusto niya mabilis lumaki, ang buyer naman, ang gusto niya lang is ito. Pili bang libre yan sa synthetic chemical like antibiotic and growth promotant, at saka yung laman niya hindi ganon katigas at saka juicy. Yun ang tatlong bagay na kino-consider nila. Yung kung bakit na there is what they call the conflicting point or gaps between the raiser and the producers and the consumer. That is why that we are doing it right now to bridge this gap, not to bridge this gap, no. And at the same time po, we are also doing what they call the researches on the proper marketing channel of our Philippine native chicken. Yun kasi ang pinaka-concern natin. We could not rely. No? Actually, kung tingnan po natin, there is what they call the, yung minsan ang masama kasi. Talagang ganyan ang buhay sa mundo. No? If you are going to dissect the value chain, actually ang kawawa doon is the raiser and then the consumers. Bakit po? At least sa ngayon po pinapaabot po namin sa inyo the real score of raising an native chicken para po at least aware kayo. Tandaan po natin that hindi lahat ng gold nandoon. Bago mo magawa yung gold na yan on raising native chicken, there are a lot of hurdles na dapat na malampas po natin. Ang isa doon is that, for example, with the feedback that I have received from Miagao, from the groups of farmers in Miagao, na ang bilihan doon ng isang kilong live native chicken, that is 160 pesos per kilo. Tanda natin, the demand right now is aside from COVID. Tingnan natin in between gaps. The raiser is selling it at a market price of 160 pesos per kilo. But when I ask naman yung karinderya na bumili doon sa mga panting ang tawag doon o the middleman, ang sabi po, yung isang manok na nagwe-weigh, o what they call, ang tawag namin dito yan sa Iloilo is tamanyo. That is about 850 grams to 900 grams. Yung presyo niya kasi, that is 300 pesos, live yan. Now, try to imagine the gap. Try to imagine the gap. The 160 and the 300. So, ibig sabihin that if we can bridge the gap between the producers and the processors, ibig sabihin po, mabawas-bawasan po natin yung, mapaakyat po natin ng konti yung profit level ng farmers, and at the same time po, ang tawag dito yung processing, ang production processing cost naman of the processor po, medyo mabawas-bawasan pa rin natin. And then, akyat yung profit nila. But the problem is that right now, given the COVID, minsan ginagamit na lang ang COVID sa kahit saang bagay, kahit na parang hindi naman angkop na gamitin yung COVID with the situation right now. Yung kung bakit that sa nagalaga po ng manok natin, na actually kung tingnan po natin, because of the restriction po ng sa gathering po natin, na kung saan binagbawal na yung gathering, na the mass gathering, yung kung bakit that demand, video bumababa ng kamay na konti po konti, and then there is what they call the bit of surpluses, yung kung bakit na minsan kahit pa paano naapektado na yung ating mga consumers, with the interview that I have in the processors, kahit saang banda dito sa Ilo, basta makapunta ako, tanong ko palagi, kamusta po ang tawag dito yung bintahan natin. Sabi daw, medyo in terms of the bintahan, comparing that time na wala ang COVID, no, ang kanilang bintahan po, it reduces for almost 50 to 70% po. Ganon po ang pagbaba po ng kanilang bintahan. Yung kung bakit that the agriculture sector, lalo na po sa pag-alaga ng manok, no, we are directly and indirectly affected by this COVID. But sabi ko nga nung nakaraang episode natin that do not think of this situation as negative, na think it as a positive, na kung saan po after the COVID, no, dapat na right now if you are planning to put up the project, no, this is the exact time. But before putting up your project, make sure that to equip first yourself, no, when it comes to the learning. Again, yung program natin po sa mga nahuli dyan, no? Our program, pinababa po namin ng konti from 7 to 8:30 na po. Sa mga hindi makahabol po, walang problema. After the program that we have, na yung aming recorded program po, nandyan po, hindi po namin didelete yan. And that is one way na kung saan po ma-review po nyo, baka meron kayong gusto pa malaman tungkol with the native chicken. Actually, this week will be devoted again on the insights, and by next week, no, we'll be tackling topics na pertaining not only to native chicken, but other activities that may affect, no, our production of the Philippine native chicken. And hoping that will be with us, no, next week, and even right now. If you have some questions, no, you can ask questions, no, in the chat box that we have, para po naman na masagot po natin yung mga katanungan po ninyo. Basta makaya namin sagutin po. Pag hindi po namin makaya, wala po tayong magawa dyan. And kindly state the location from where you are para po maknalis natin dito sa ating programa. At saka po sa listeners natin sa CARES FM po, if you are listening right now, no, pasensya ng konti because we are speaking in Tagalog and English. No, if you would like to see us, no, try to search if you have the data, no, and then you have the cell phone or you have the connectivity. No, kindly search the Philippine Native Chicken. No, kung makita niyo po ang logo po ng Central Philippine University, kami po 'yon. No, the Philippine Native Chicken. Magkahawig kasi yung logo namin at saka may manok doon sa gitna. That is the logo that we have, no, to identify that we belong, no, at Central Philippine University. Bago pa tayo magpatuloy, we'd like to acknowledge po kay Sir Nick Leal, nandiyan sa may New York. No? Kamusta, Sir? Nanalo na ba yung presidente mo, Sir? Magandang araw po sa inyo dyan, Sir. At saka kay Donato Yap Satori, na watching from Silang, Cavite. Magandang gabi po sa inyo, Sir Nats na Yap Satori. At saka kay Sir Jason Kaday, diyan sa may Pabia, Iloilo. Magandang gabi po sa inyo, sir, and thank you for being with us. No, sa kakanginang umaga, thank you also for tuning in, no, to the Philippine Native Chicken Channel at saka sa CARES FM. At saka kay Kringle Tiongson, no? At saka kay Ivan Andes, no? Magandang gabi po sa inyo and thank you for being with us, no? Dito po sa may the Philippine Native Chicken Channel. Kay Sir John Vergara dyan sa may Saskatchewan, Canada. Magandang gabi po sa inyo, sir. O magandang araw po dyan sa inyo. Sa Miagao Farmers MFEC, no? Magandang gabi din po sa inyo, no? Sa ngayon po, medyo alanganin pa po ang tawag dito yung sa manok po, but I know that you've contacted Ma'am Dana, And pag medyo nangailangan po, sir, will be informing you no na kailangan po, sir. Walang problema, sir, basta as long as we have a limited supply po, we'll be contacting you, sir. Ang sa ngayon kasi, sir, yung nagiging problema namin, even as not only the right market that we have every Monday po, no, we are delivering dressed native chicken, no, dito po sa Iloilo City at saka sa Pabia. No, that is one way and how we can do what they call the marketing study po. This is what they call the dry run of conducting. No, kasi yung isa no ginawa po namin is that we really process no the native chicken. No, ginawa po namin na kinatay at saka inihaw at binibenta po sa tabing daan, highway po, but medyo naputol ng konti no yung pag-implement namin. And we are hoping that dating yung panahon we can have it be done, no? But for sa ngayon po medyo limited pa po mega farmers na yun. Hoping that basta nangangailangan si Ma'am Dan na they will be contacting your group na para po sa manok. Kay Ma'am Maria Julie Balderi Istoy Gabasa, no? Magandang gabi po dyan sa inyo, ma'am, no? Hoping that you enjoy with our show, no? Pag umaga, ma'am, pag bakante pa kayo at saka maaga po kayo gumising, no? You can tune in also to our live streaming, that is the Hiligay Non version of our live streaming that is intended for the Ilonggo no listeners ng KSFM. At saka kay Midjana Irman Glenn Mihika. Sir, okay na pa ba, sir, yung transaction mo kay Ma'am Dana? Kayo na bahala ni Ma'am Dana po, sir. No? And see you on Saturday, no, 5 to 7 p.m. Bukas po, to those who register po, no, registered, pasensya ng konti, humingi po kami ng registration fee sa this coming seminar on Saturday. No, sa mga hindi pa nakapag-register po, kindly contact Ma'am Dana Marie Istoy Gabasa. No, either by his Facebook page and account or through the cellphone number na makikita po niyan sa may dashboard po namin. No? Yung globe number po kay Ma'am Dana yan. You can contact Ma'am Dana for the reservation of slots and for the registration fee, no, para po na mabigay po natin yung link, no, on the Google Meet that we'll be doing, no, because yung gawin po natin the seminar that we'll be conducting, no, para po hindi mabigat, no, kahit nasa cellphone po ninyo, no, we'll be doing that on the Google Meet, no. I will give you the link, no, kindly give us to the email kasi yung mga material po bukas ng gabi, no, before or after the live streaming that we'll be doing bukas po, no, ibigay ko po yung link, no, sa inyong email para na mapuntahan nyo po. You can study in advance, no, the material na ibigay po namin. But after the seminar naman natin po, after siguro few days, the recorded program that we have, the seminar that we have po, gawin po namin, i-download din namin doon sa classroom na yan, na intended talaga sa training na to, at saka i-download din nyo, na para at least you have what they call the hard copy, no, soft copy pala ng lahat, no, you can download the material kasi prepare po namin yan na palang libro. At saka yung recorded natin seminar po, will be also be downloading that in the classroom para po pag bakante pa kayo, you can have it be downloaded at saka magamit po ninyo as part of your clipping para naman pag video may nakalimutan kayo, no, you can easily contact or easily review, no, the discussion that we have, no. And actually we put up, no, if you can, there are some queries also about the school for practical agriculture, no, innovative in practical agriculture po. Actually naka-reserve yan later on for the establishment of the CARES, no, farm school, no, para po naman na magiging formal na po yung ating ginagawa dito, no, on the Philippine native chicken. Actually, we have what they call the ang pinaka mother group kasi dito is the Philippine native chicken, and we have what they call the CARES Agriventure for the commercial scale, for the commercialization, and we have the CARES FM, no, that is intended for the entertainment, and the School for Practical Innovative Agriculture, that is the intended later on for what they call the farm school that will be developing at the Philippine Native Chicken. Ganyan po ang activity namin dito on Philippine Native Chicken, na kung saan po ay i-complete package na po para sa lahat ng nag-alaga po ng manok. Tandaan natin that the Philippine Native Chicken naalagaan po natin, that will be our base, but the diversification and the integration of various enterprise po is very critical. That is why that in the coming weeks of our live streaming po, ang gawin natin, we'll be discussing the various agripreneurial undertakings na pwede nyo isama sa mga native chicken nyo. But on Saturday naman po, that is a specialized training. Talagang intended in terms of the designing of the housing, na kailangan po ninyo to put up your project. That is based on the experience that we have and the studies that we have. Ano ba talaga ang pinaka-practical na design na kung saan po mura na para po ang kalabasan niya is that we can produce a Philippine Native Chicken na kung saan yung kanyang production cost is mababa, para yung profit level naman natin is mapakyat natin. The title or the series of seminar that we'll be conducting, nakalagay dyan sa may page natin, yung nakapin sa taas po. Yan mga topic natin na pwede nyong puntahan later on as we open the discussion. Actually, yung seminar this Saturday po, pauna pa lang yan. That is a continuous seminar po, and that is a specialized seminar na kung saan po para na once na matapos po ninyo, at least you are already equipped. That is intended now for the day-old chicks production, that is from the housing papunta po sa breeder. And siguro after that, ang sunod naman nating mga seminar is will be focusing on the production of groomer native chicken. That is talagang intended para pangkatay na pa. Kay Sir Elcel Sablaon, dyan sa may Aninii, Antique. Magandang gabi po sa inyo, Sir, at saka kay Ma'am dyan nakatabi mo. Hope that nasa magandang kalagayan po kayo, Sir. Keep safe dyan always po, Sir, sa inyo, Sir. Kay Sir Richard Waiso, magandang gabi sa inyo, Sir. Sikatin dancer, si Ma'am Nana na po ang balas at sikatin dancer. Nasa kanya kasi, Sir, yung class record, Sir. Thank you, Sir Richard, for being with us. kay Sir Glenn, actually, Sir Glenn, yung ginagawa kasi namin because of the live streaming, pasensya kasi yung major ko kasi is animal science. Tapos yung specialized field group po is animal breeding and genetics. Hanggang ngayon, umabot na po kami sa broadcasting na po lahat-lahat. Yung kung bakit na may equipment namin dito po, on the trial pa rin, Sir Glenn. And we're doing na kung saan po at least yung yung kasing mga sound namin dito, Sir Glenn. Titingnan namin kung paano yung connection namin dito and how it be connected doon sa computer, papunta po sa transmitter, papunta po dito sa mic, na kung saan mas maganda ang kalalabasan. That is why that yung introduction kanina, that is what they call the program that we have sa may KSFM. So mga taga Iloilo, basta gusto niyo music na walang advertisement, kindly tune in to 101.1 the KSFM. Walang advertisement yan po. Yung advertisement niya lang is from 4:30 to 6 AM, at saka yung replay po ng 4:30 to 6 AM on the 12 to 1:30, at saka 7 to 8:30 lang. Yun lang advertisement, but that is intended talaga for learning process na at least mapagandahan po natin yung programa, at least bisa aside from the learning process, ma-entertain po tayo with the music that we are playing po dito sa may KSFM. Kung umaga, saglit, mas maganda po yung music kung umaga po, Kay Mama Sol dyan sa may Tigbawan. Mama Sol, kamusta? Dumami na ba yung followers mo? No? Kay Mama Sol, sa Paul and Patrick Farm, no? Yan sa may Barangay Buyuan, no? Tigbawan, Iloilo. No? Makikita mo kasi if you are following Mama Sol, no? Makikita po nyo, ang mga manager ni Mama Sol, talagang mga anak na yan, na ganyan po katindi si Mama Sol, no? Small but terrible po yung mga anak niya, no? Siguro after 5 years malaki po yung anak niya compare sa kanya, no? Thank you Mama Sol for being with us. Kay Sir Richard Waiso dyan sa may Calapan, Oriental, Mindoro, no? Kamusta sir yung manok natin sir? Dumami na po ba yung manok natin dyan sa may Calapan, Oriental, Mindoro? Kay Sir Lowell Enriquez Biascas, no, watching from Australia. No, magandang gabi po dyan sa inyo sir, at saka kay Nong Mauro Sumudio, no, that is also situated in Australia. No, magandang araw po dyan sa inyo sir. Kay Sir Bilmark Kapadusa, no, watching from Pasay, no, Baptolisen Bilmark, hindi ko makalimutan kasi coming from San Miguel. And hope sir na pag sampa mo sa barko, pag baba mo naman sir, tamang-tama sir, pagpasok lang yung normal, no, we can meet here dito po sa may CPU para at least makita mo kung anong ginagawa namin dito sa CPU, and you can replicate that in San Miguel, Iloilo. We'd like also to acknowledge our friend from India, Sarat Takil Mayom, watching from India. Welcome to the show, Sir Sarat. Hope that even though that we are speaking sometimes in Tagalog, no, partly you can understand what we are talking here in the Philippine Native Chicken. Actually, there are also numbers of our offline viewers na coming also from Nigeria, no, and other part of Africa, and then in some part of the Southeast Asia. No. Thank you for being with the Philippine Native Chicken. I know that what we are discussing here, no, at Philippine Native Chicken can also be replicated in your area. Actually, I went to Sadri din, na way back in 2007, na in the one of the international forum, no, about indigenous animal. Hope said that maybe by next week we can have a full swing discussion and sharing of information, no, on the various technologies, not technologies, but those are what they call the agripreneur undertakings that can be complemented with raising of the native chicken. I know that in India there are thousands of phenotypic group, no, of native chicken in India that is being also utilized, and I think that is also underutilized, and hope that some of the researchers also in India, no, will use to focus, no, on the development of this the practical aspect of technology, of developing technologies for or packages of technology, no, for your own Indian native chicken. Thank you for being with us, and hope that you have learned something, no, on our page. You can scroll sir the page that we have for some of the posting that we have. No, hope that you can learn more, no? And at the same time po, thank you, and if you found this program informative, no, kindly share it to some of your countrymen, no, like with Sir Windo, no, coming from Nigeria. Sir Windo, welcome to the show, and thank you for buying the book. No, hope that you can use the technologies that is being written in that book, no. Thank you, and to some of our friends, no, coming from Southeast Asia, no, tuning in to the Philippine Native Chicken channel. Thank you for being with the this page. by Sir Chris Inso, watching from Oton. If you want the watermelon, si Sir Chris Inso kasi is one of the planter of watermelon. So if you kung gusto pa niyo na marami yan supply, you can contact Sir Chris Inso. Damatuloy na tayo sa English. Sorry for some interruption. And we are glad that some of the foreign nationals also joining us. Thank you for being with the show. And partly hope you can understand also what we are discussing in this live streaming that we have. Ay, Nong Boy, Eusebio Boy Villavicencio. Nong Boy, magandang gabi po sa inyo, Nong Boy. If you are going to start, sir, yung deworming kasi, sir, based on the studies that we conducted dito po sa Central Philippine University, ang dewormer po, may mga this is based, Nong Boy, with Kuya Boy, with the findings that we have. If you are using what they call the garlic, what is the difference between the garlic and the betel nut? Actually, yung garlic, yung action niya, it used to kill intestinal parasite doon mismo, sa loob ng katawan. Ibig sabihin that the action of that garlic is that it used to kill internal parasite within the system or within the gut of the native chicken. Unlike for the betel nut, that the betel nut used to expel the adult of the roundworm, or what they call the bulate, what they call that is Ascaridia galli. And the new innovation that we have, I would like to also to credit this one because it is being shared with me by Engineer Dr. Salvador Baliano of the Iloilo State College of Fisheries, about what they call the Asiatic bitter yam. Right now, we are now finalizing our report about Asiatic bitter yam and how it will be used. Based on our finding, Asiatic bitter yam, the action of the Asiatic bitter yam is not only for the roundworm but even for the tapeworm of the native chicken. The action of the Asiatic bitter yam, or what they call the kayos, ang kagandahan doon is ang itlog, yung itlog po, pinapubugok niya yung itlog. So meaning that the eggs of the internal parasite po, hindi na dadami because nababugok yung itlog mismo sa loob ng katawan ng manok ng bigyan po natin. In terms of the periodic, possibly if you'll be using garlic as part of your feeds, ang ginagawa kasi niya ng garlic, if you can access, may binibinta kasi na ma-powderize na garlic in the market, na kung gusto nyo, actually that is hindi naman kasi purple garlic yan, but partly may garlic yan. Actually ang gagamitin natin kasi dito sa amin, we're using what we call the that is about less than 10 grams, 150 grams. That is 150 grams per 1,000 kilogram of feeds. Ibig sabihin po, for every 100 kilogram po, 15 grams lang ng dried garlic ang ginilagay namin sa patoka niya. And that is one way on how you can minimize the infestation of what they call the internal parasite. However, if you are going to use what they call the betel nut, ang betel nut naman, we try to compare the mature one because that mature one actually pinapowder yan along with the ipil-ipil mature fruit that is developed by the Capiz State University under Dr. Billy Osoraga. Ang sa kanila naman is powder form, combination of the betel nut and then the ipil-ipil. Yung mature niya, ginaground nila, patapos pag-powderize, inahalo yan sa patoka ng manok para magiging dewormer. At CPU naman po, yung isa sa nakita namin na mas effective, is the use of what they call, ang pinaka-common kasi is ginagamit talaga yan ng mga farmers, lalo na mga magsasabong, basta may access lang sa betel nut. We are using what they call the younger fruit. Pag hindi namin ginagawa na kung saan po inahati at saka ibigay isa-isa sa manok, but what we did is that na ang ginawa po namin, talagang pinipiga yan, no? You are using what they call the industrial juicer, at saka pag lumabas yung kanyang katas po, the pure juice coming from that betel nut, ang misklara niyan nung boy is that gawin po natin is that for every 1 tablespoon, no, of the pure betel nut extract, ang gawin po natin, i-mix natin yan sa 9 tablespoon of clean clean water, drinking water. Ihalo mo na mabuti. Pag na-homogeneous po yung mixing nyo, ang gawin nyo naman, sa bawat manok po nyo, bigyan po ninyo ng 1 ml lang. No, you can use what you call the tuberculin para eksakto po. Bawat manok po, bigyan po ninyo ng 1 ml. Kung makaya po natin, you can have it be done na kung saan po ilagay nyo sa patubigan. Kaya lang kung sa patubigan nyo kasi ilagay, okay lang kung marami yung katas na makuha po ninyo. Kaya lang minsan pag kaunti lang, sayang naman kasi na hindi nyo na lahat magamit. No, itapon nyo lang. That is why that we're using what they call the tuberculin. No, yan ang ginagamit namin. But mismo sa patoka, mismo nalagyan na namin ng garlic para mas maganda. And you can use it on a monthly, periodic basis, nung boy. Bawat buwan, bigyan mo ng hanggang may binta mo yung manok mo, but you'll be there. You can have it be done every 2 to 3 months po yung deworming po ninyo para na mas mapaganda po nyo ang paglaki. Actually, the study that we have, the betel nut extract na yung younger fruit na yan, hindi lang yan dewormer. That is also effective to control the presence of other microorganism, pathogenic microorganism. Now, yung isa doon is what they call the E. coli. Yung kung bakit that if you have the growing chicken na aging between 3 to 4 weeks, na have it be given with the 1 ml of that pure juice extract. Ganyan po katindi. But to those who would like to buy talaga, na sa tingin mo na may hirapan na po kayo, you can contact Ma'am Dana. Kaya lang po sa ngayon medyo mahirap pa mag-logistic because yung tawag dito yung cargo kasi, no, kahit na sa CCO po nahirapan po kami magparabas dito po sa Iloilo. I hope that when the new normal comes at saka yung logistic at saka yung flight, marami na po, must be may reason, no, you can have it be contact, no, Ma'am Dana dito para sa mga product na yan. But if possible naman na nandoon sa paligid nyo po, there's no need na mag-contact kayo sa amin. You can use it directly. That is what they call the practical means. Actually, yung sa amin dito kasi, one way and how we can lengthen the process, tawag dito yung juice na yan. Ang ginagamit kasi namin dyan is that vacuum freeze drying namin yan, no, with a negative 70 degrees centigrade. Para yung lahat ng active compound niya hindi po mawala. Actually, yung dosage niyan based on a study, in one of our studies ito, in collaboration with student, actually, kailangan nyo lang dyan for every kilogram na bigat na manok po nyo is only 10 milligram. No, ganyan lang po kaliit ang kailangan nyo, no, to expel, no, the mature one. But yung Asiatic Bitterium, yung Kayos also is an effective, no, medication or anti-dewormer, no, until mentex mo para sa manok yun. And there are a lot of studies about it. No, kaya nga dito sa CPU po, yung focus namin is on the complete production of the various inputs needed, no, for the production of synthetic or antibiotic-free and growth hormone-free native chicken. Kay Sir Ricky Buriol Kumoda, no, watching also from Oton. No, magandang gabi po sa inyo, Sir Ricky. At saka kay pinapa-shoutout pala ni nung Imong Laguna, no, si Sam Laluman, no, dyan sa US of A. No, magandang gabi po sa inyo, Sir Sam, no. Pinapa-shoutout po kayo ni Nong Imong, no, Hiurimo Imong Laguna, no, from Dueñas, Iloilo. Actually, ano boy, ang tinatanong mo dapat about the probiotics na feed preparation po. Actually, pili po niyong gawin yan nung boy na using what we call the fermented product po. Pili po niyo magamit yan nung boy. Ang sa amin kasi dito, no, pinamodify kasi namin that we're using what we call the talagang ginagamit namin yan. But for a common farmer po, para po makasave kayo, no, whatever learning that you have about the fermented fish amino acid, no, you can have it be done. No, pili po niyo magamit yan. At saka yung various preparation, no, try to use it. Na hindi problema yan, sir. What is about the present practices or methods on how to do what they call the probiotic preparation po, you can have it be done. Marami kasi yan sa internet sa Nongboy. Ganyan din ang ginagamit namin dito. No, ang pinakaiba lang siguro Nongboy is that yung sa amin naman dito on how we have it be done na pinapadry namin at saka mini-mill namin, no. Ang ginagamit kasi namin pag dry niya kasi is what we call the dehydrator, no, heaving with a temperature not more than 50 degrees centigrade. Na ganyan lang po kababa kasi pag tumaas na yan hanggang 60 degrees na marami na mawala na nutrient and beneficial microorganism na doon po sa probiotic preparation that you have. And ang pagiling kasi namin dito, we're using what we call the high-speed grinder, yung kabakit na masyadong powder siya ng boy. Ganyan po. Kasi if you're going to use what we call the cornmeal, hindi mapag-ground ng mabuti, na mapowderize po ng cornmeal yung probiotic. No? That is why that we're using what we call the high-speed grinder para po na ang kalabasan niya kasi if it is a well-milled form na parang powder na siya, if you're going to mix it with your feeds, no, mabilis na ma-homogenize within the feeds, no. Yun ang ginagamit namin dito. But for the simplicity of doing it, no, you can use the various preparation. If you are preparing what they call the fish amino acid, you can have it be done. No, dagdagan nyo lang dyan ng cornmeal, o di kaya yung rice bran, o di kaya yung grounded na rice hull. Yung ginagamit kasi namin dito as the carrier is what they call the wheat pollard, no. Mas mabilis kasi sa mag-absorb ng moisture, no, coming from that probiotics, no. It's a matter on how we develop, no, but actually there are various means on how to do it. It's upon on you on how to make some innovation or modification on how to do it. No, kasi we try to purchase that in one of the sealer kasi niyan, no. Sobrang mahal, no. Umabot ata yung naka-discount siya, yung cost niya is 1,900 pesos per kilo ng boy. And we conducted studies, no, using the also what they call the locally fermented products that we have dito po. Ang resulta halos magkatulad. Yun ko bakit nasabi ko sa nagbibinta, pwede bang bawas-bawasan mo kasi sobrang mahal yan. And it can easily be done, no. Kahit simpleng tao po kayang gawin. Sa hope that it can satisfy your questions, Nongboy. Kay sa Duper Diaz na Doc, good evening, watching Pamaklan. Ano ang magandang strategy para pag-deworm ng naka-parents na manok, no? Sa Doper, yung gawin po natin basta naka-parents, no? Gaya na sabi ko kanina sa Doper, if you have what they call the tawag dito yung garlic sa Doper, no? Ang gawin po nyo, that is about mga 15 grams na per 100 kilograms of feeds ang gamitin nyo lang, sir. So meaning, sir, na gawin po natin, no, ang patoka po natin ang garlic, if hindi naman kasi ganon na kompleto po tayo sa equipment yan. Ang gawin po ninyo, sir, kung mayroon po kayong kaya lang problema natin, sir, pag naka-oven, no, yung oven na ginagamit po ninyo sa may pan na mag-toasted bread kayo po, yun ang gamitin nyo. Kaya lang sobrang init naman na Sir Doper. Ang gawin po natin sa Doper, ang na lang, sir, ito na lang. You try to do, wag mong gamitin yung kamay mo, sir, sa pag-extra ka, baka masunog subang init kasi yan. You try to purchase a garlic and then have it be macerated in the mortar and pestle. Gawa po kayo ng gloves. at saka pigain, sir. Pag piga po ninyo, yung kanyang juice na yan, ang gawin po natin, lagyan po natin ng tubig. For every 1 tablespoon siguro ng piniga po ninyo na garlic, ang gawin po ninyo, try to mix it with 5 tablespoon of water. And then, i-mix mo, sir, sa patuka nila. I-mix mo sa patuka nila. Para yun ang gamitin nyo. That is a practical means, sir. Na hindi mo kailangan magpunta doon sa lagot ako dito sa nagbibinta po ng mga synthetic chemical. Sa mga nagbibinta dyan po ng synthetic chemical, di ba rin, pasensya na po. This is a practical means on how we can reduce it. And sa mga marketing supervisor o kaya mga area sales marketing manager, no, try nyo din sa inyo mga manok. Pinaka-practical yan. Try to have it be macerated at saka pigayin po ninyo. Tapos yung katas niya, na i-mix nyo sa tubig. Pagkatapos, i-mix doon sa patoka, sir. Na ay basa-basa po nyo sa patoka. Para at least bigay po ninyo sa manok nyo. Hindi lang sa as dewormer, but at the same time po, pangontra pa nyo sa ibang mikrobyo na nadudulot po ng sakit sa inyong mga alagang manok, sir. Ang action na yan, sir, is that it is different from the betel nut, kasi ang betel nut talagang pina-expel yung mature niya. Pero ang garlic naman, yung action ng garlic, it is more on the internal. Doon mismo sa loob ng manok, pinapatay yung internal parasite na para po makatulong po tayo dyan. Kasi yung Asiatic bitter yam naman, sir, pwede niya magamit. Kaya lang Asiatic bitter yam sa ngayon, in terms of the mechanism, pathogenic mechanism, hindi pa namin masyado na tackle dito sa may isolation area namin. No, yung kung bakit na during the time na hindi po kami nakapag-ere, no, nandoon kami sa may isolation building doing what they call the researches on the development of the phytobiotics and what they call the phytodewormers. Okay na ba, sir? Sa Diaz, gamitin po nyo garlic lang po, bawang. Kunin yung katas at saka ipiga at saka ilagay sa patoka ng manok po ninyo para yung pinakasimple na nagamitin po natin. Kay Sir Samuel Laloma, thank you, sir, for the appreciation about the program. Hope that you can also share this page na dyan sa makasamahan po ninyo sa may US of A. Kay Nibrim Ritzi Adla Rimsi sa mga Esmeralda pala na watching from Dubai na kay Mervin na Esmeralda dyan sa may Dubai. Tama ba, sir, yung pagkabigkas ko po ng baligtad mong pangalan? Na magandang gabi po dyan sa inyo, sir, at saka sa mga Esmeralda family that is also watching in Bacolod City. Na magandang gabi po sa inyo and thank you for being with the show. Kay Sir Ryan Baruna, dyan sa may Davao City. No, magandang gabi po sa inyo, sir. Kamusta na po ang manok natin dyan? At saka kay Sir Sirik Muliano Kulambot, na magandang gabi din sa inyo dyan, sir. And thank you for being always in this program. Kay Ahmed Ribulyedo Obana, na good evening, sir, watching from Puerto Princesa City na Palawan. Ask ko din po sana yung brief explanation about the inbreeding in case po ng native chicken. Thanks, Doc. Actually, sir, yung sa inbreeding naman po, sir, usually po may mga number po dyan. No, ang pinaka-partikalan, sir, ibigay ko sa inyo, ha, para di po tayo mahirapan. At kahit na po sa iba na nag-alaga po dyan ng manok. Ang gawin po natin dyan, ang pinakasimpleng pamaraan po, para po maiwasan natin yung inbreeding. Every year po, palitan yung tandang nyo. Palitan yung tandang nyo every year. Yan ang pinakasimple technique. But yung tandang na yan, huwag yung kunin doon sa flock nyo o kung sa katabi nyo. possibly po you can have it be purchased from other sources at saka introduce doon sa plug po ninyo. Yun ang gawin po ninyo, sir, para yung embedding po maiwasan po ninyo. Kasi ang embedding kasi may dalawang pamaraan yan. Embedding in the sense, it is not a sabihin natin na talagang delikado, but embedding is also being used to purify a certain strain. Yung kung bakit that become up with a standardized breed, sabihin ng standardized breed, halos pinipili po yung characteristic na halos mag-isa yung characteristic ng manok. Ang ginagamit yan is what they call the inbreeding technique. It can be either be line breeding or what they call the close breeding. No, pag sinabi natin close breeding po, ibig sabihin po halos magkamag-anak yan. Pinakamalapit na magkamag-anak, tatay, bata, nanay, bata. Ganon po. Saka yung isa naman is what they call the line breeding, we develop a certain family po. Na parang ganon niya ang ginagawa, sir. But para po masimplify po natin, at kahit po sa ating mga viewers dyan, no, ang gawin lang po ninyo, simple lang, every year, no, palitan nyo lang tandang nyo dyan, but possibly po, palipat-lipat po ng lugar para pa at least na hindi na tayo ma-inbreed. And that is one means na makatulong po kami dyan sa inyo. Except if your number, no, ang number po ng manok nyo, by the hundreds po, yung inbreeding po, basta in random. In random, ibig sabihin po, hindi po natin siselect. Ang inbreeding po hindi ganoon katindi po. But if your number is less than by the hundreds, yun ang inbreeding, sobrang mataas yan. Saka ang isang indicator niyan is the survival rate na at saka yung fertility and stability of the egg. Usually, ang reproductive performance ng manok po is highly affected by the inbreeding. That is why that kung ang gamitin po natin, para na pinaka-simplify lang, no, every year, palit lang ang tandang, but make sure that it is coming from other places para introduce mo doon sa plug po ninyo. Para naman hindi na kayo mahirapan, sir. Huwag na kayo mag-maintain ng mga pedigree record. Mahirapan na po. Bigay nyo na sa station, sir, ang paggawa niyan. Given right now that we are also promoting other pages that used to cater the Philippine native chicken. You can acquire from them. But before acquiring them the stocks, tanong-tanong muna kayo dyan sa mga nakabili na, or try to connect with those who are able to buy or purchase the stocks to them, para masiguro nyo naman yung ginagastos nyo. Otherwise kasi kami po nakaranas din, na kung saan po usually padala mo yung pera tapos ang dumadating sa inyo hindi as expected. Yung kung bakit na kadelikado po. Basta po sa native chicken, ang native chicken natin, ang gawin po nyo, for example, kumuha kayo dito sa amin ngayon ng stocks nyo na yung inahin ang sa amin, tapos yung tandang ikwan nyo lang, i-process nyo, at saka yung iba naman, ang gawin nyo naman, kuha naman kayo sa ibang station ng tandang naman nila at saka i-cross sa amin. Parang ganun lang kasimple, sir. Para hindi na kayo mahirapan. And also with other viewers that we have that yung concern nila is about inbreeding of the native chicken flock. Kay Sir Edgar Pitugo, magandang araw din po sa inyo, sir, dyan sa may Calgary, Alberta, Canada. Thank you also, sir, for being with the show. At saka kay Sir Herbert Hugo, watching from Palawan. Kay Sir Chito Boy Miasco. At least, sir, akala ko, sir, kung nawala ka na, sir, after few weeks na hindi kami nakapag-ere, sir. Thank you for being with the show, and again, salamat po na nandito po kayo sa programa namin sa Philippine Native Chicken po. Sa masisipag na MAPSI chairman, one of the industrious and innovative MAPSI chairman of Iloilo, si Nong Imong Hieronimo Laguna of Viñas, Iloilo. Kung ganito lahat ng opisyal ng munisipyo, siguro mabilis na umakyat ang ekonomiya ng agrikultura sa bawat bayan po. Sana po matularan si Nong Imong Hieronimo Laguna ng Viñas, Iloilo. At least, sir, din okay na kayo ni Ma'am Dana, ha? At saka kay Ma'am Julie, magandang gabi din po sa inyo. At sa bukas, Ma'am Julie, sama tayo dito sa programa natin at KSFM naman po sa umaga padating sa Hiligay non-version no, of our program. Kay Sir Samuel, kayo na bahala dyan, Sir Samuel, ni Nong Imong Laguna. Kasi si Nong Imong Laguna is one of my student din, no, sa various training and seminars that we conducted as early as 2014. No, kahit na mag-seminar kami kasi noon, na kahit na dalawa lang ang estudyante ko, na basta nakaset ang seminar on that day, talaga nagkakandak ako na seminar. So kahit dalawa lang sila noon sa mga seminar ko, tatlo, at tuloy pa rin ang usapan about Philippine native chicken, no? And Nong Imong Laguna is one of my pioneer student, no? Their batches is together with ISB member, no? Mapagalitan ako nito kay SP Valdez na diyan sa may tawag dito sa may Barotac, Biho, Iloilo, at saka kay Ma'am Ann, no? Magandang gabi po sa inyo diyan sa mga estudyante ko noon, no? Ang Philippine native chicken plan noon is siguro at the younger age pa, no? That was 2014 and 2015 na kami magkasama ni Nong Imong Laguna. So tama-tama nung Sam, tanongin mo lang si Nong Imong Laguna at siya na maghala magkwento sa iyo about the Philippine native chicken. At saka sa idol kong mag-asawa na kay Sir Harold Jun Canyonaso, at saka kay Ma'am Welna Hirao Canyonaso. Believe, sir, kompleto bidada, sir, from DJ, no? Papasok na kayo sa DJ dyan sa Radyo Kahinwayan ng Santa Barbara, no? Sa mga taga Santa Barbara, kindly tune in sa my community station also of the Santa Barbara, no? Radyo Kahinwayan, para makinig kay Sir John Harold Canyonaso. Kay Sir Mario Quezon, sa aming masugid na taga-subaybay sa may Santo Tomas, Dumang, Batangas. Magandang gabi po sa inyo, Sir Mario Quezon. At saka sa incoming Archbishop of the Capiz, na Father Mark Danfor. magandang gabi po sa inyo, Father Mark Danfor. So sa mga gusto po magpamisa, na kindly contact Father Mark Danfor. At saka you can tune in also to Kader FM, no? In Capiz, no? Roas Capiz, no? Magandang gabi po, Father Mark, no? Incoming Bishop of the Roas City, no? And congratulations also to the Archbishop of Capiz, no, for being anointed as the new cardinal, no, of the Philippines. At saka kay Sir Marshall Bonifacio, magandang gabi po din sa inyo, sir. No, long time no see, sir. Back to normal tayo, sir. Back to new normal. Pasok tayo sa new normal, sir. At least yung signal namin siguro, sir, dyan sa inyo medyo maganda-ganda na ng konti. With this new equipment that we have and connectivity that we have dito po sa may Central Philippine University, na kamusta na po, sir, yung negosyo nyo ni Sir Mario Quezon? Okay na po ba yung transaction nyo, sir? Kayo nang bahala, dalawa dyan mag-contact, no? Kay Sir Jason Kaday, walang problema, sir. You can visit Central Philippine University po, na para tingnan nyo ang sit-up natin dito about the housing of the Philippine native chicken. Kay Sir GB, magandang gabi din po sa inyo, Sir GB. Thank you for being with the show. Sir GB is coming from Guimaras. Kay Sir Mario Quezon, sir, itry mo siguro, sir, i-contact si Ma'am Dana. because siya yata ang may connection diyan sa may Batangas. Nakabili ata yung probate ng Batangas ng book, no, dito kay Ma'am Dana. No, kali contact Ma'am Dana, Sir Mario. Siya yata may contact diyan sa may Batangas, no, na probate po ninyo. Sa Miagao farmers, no, Doc, pwede kami baligya manok da diri sa Miagao. Try natin, sir. Basta, sir, Ma'am Dana again will contact you, no, as the need arises. So for the meantime po, kasi very limited also the movement that we have, no, kasi binabawalan din kami ng aming administration, no, for being always outside of the campus, no, kasi hindi po natin alam kung ano mangyari po, sir. But Ma'am Dana, as I mentioned earlier, Ma'am Dana will contact you as soon as meron pong mga gusto po na kuha po ng manok, sir, dyan sa Miagao Farmers Association. Kay Jeffrey Gatira Ballesta, good evening, Doc, from Mindanao. Ang commercial dewormer ba ay di pwede sa organic? Bawal po yan, sir. Kaya nga sabi ko hangina, sir, yung kanyo sa yung betel nut at saka yung garlic, no? Yung sa Asiatic bitter yam, sir, sa susunod, sir, once na ma-process na namin yung mga findings namin ngayon dito, we'd like to share it also to you para magamit po nyo. Walang problema, sir, kasi ang garlic naman, sir, available always yan. Ang betel nut lang yung seasonal, but ngayon po season ng betel nut, you can use it, sir. Ang commercial na dewormer po is talagang bawal in the organic production. Kay Sir Bong Culyado, watching from Kabul, Afghanistan, at saka sa mga Culyado brothers, at saka kay Ma'am Ruth Culyado dyan sa may Mindanao. No, thank you for being with the show, Sir Bong at saka Ma'am Ruth. Kay Aaron Paul, no, hello po, ask ko lang ilang araw po ang itlog bago PD ipasok sa incubator. Thank you, newbie breeder here. Sir Aaron, you can have it be, ang maximum storage kasi niyan, no, under room temperature is up to 10 days po. But for us dito po sa CPU po, para po na pinsanan po ang paglagay sa incubator po, no, we are doing that on a weekly basis, sir. No, walang problema, up to 7 days po. Actually, yung itlog po up to 10 days po, pwede nyo na ma-store under room temperature. But if you're going to store it in the cooler environment po, so naka-aircon pa naman po, kahit isang buwan, pwede yan, sir. No, as long as the temperature should not be more than 25 degrees centigrade po. Yan ang magandang temperatura for the storage. But sa inyo po, sir, you can have it be done na ipon ninyo muna, no, within 7 days po, sir, hanggang 10 days, pwede pa nyo isa lang sa incubator yan, sir. No need naman, sir, na gamitin po niya vinegar. You can use lukewarm water, no? Ang lukewarm water, sir, yung hindi masyadong mainit, sir, ibasa mo doon sa pampunas mo, sir, but make sure na yung pampunas mo is that na mapigaan mo ng bote para po na hindi naman ganun katindi yung basa niya, sir. That is one way na ma-remove po ninyo yung mga impurities, no, mga dumi-dumi dyan sa itlog. No, lukewarm water, sir, can be done, sir. But using the vinegar, sir, hindi ko pa, sir, masabi sa iyo, sir, na you can use it. Hindi pa kasi namin na-try yan, sir. Ang ginagamit na namin dito, sir, is lukewarm water para panglinis ng itlog. Ang vinegar kasi ginagamit namin as disinfectant para sa bang housing. Yun lang, pagkatapos mo spray po, ang amoy ng housing nyo po is medyo nangangasim po. Sa aming alumni at former president ng CPO College Alumni Association, Sir Timmy Arandila. Thank you, Sir Tim, for sharing also our page, no, sa mga kagrupo mo dyan, Sir Timmy. Kay Sir Amid Rebullido Ubana. Actually, sir, yung depende kasi yan, sir, sa ginagamit nyo na chemical po, sir. No, kasi ngayon, ang antibiotic ngayon, sir, is not only the second generation, but even up to third generation. Ibig sabihin po, tumatanggal yan sa katawan ng manok, sir. Hindi mo talaga yan maalis agad, sir. It would take time po, sir. And I could not cite kung ilang araw yan, sir, kung ilang buwan. No, mahirap na kasi, sir. But basta, sir, sa pag-alam ko, sir, it will take time. It depends on the type of compound na ginagamit po nila sa paggawa po ng mga synthetic na medication para po sa hayop po, sir. No, yung ko bakit that in Europe, no, iba ang medication na ginagamit para sa hayop, iba din po sa tao po. Kay Ma'am Wel na Hiraw Kanyonaso, thank you also, ma'am. No, yan kasi ang mga idol ko, yung mag-asawa na magkatabi magmanood. Thank you. Same also with Sir Elser and Ma'am Cecilia Sablaon, yan sa may Aninii Antique. No, mga idol talaga yan. Hope na, Sir Bong, pag-uwi mo dito sa Pilipinas, yung katabi mo naman is si Ma'am Ruth, no, Culiado. Tama ba, Sir Bong, ang pag-remember ko sa pangalan? Baka nagkamali. May edad na po tayo, Sir Bong. Kay Ma'am Bims, Nitib Manok dyan sa Hong Kong. Ma'am, buhaba po tayo sa 7 o'clock. Thank you for being with the show. But don't worry, kung mahuli po kayo, walang problema, recorded naman po yan na makikita po dyan nyo sa may ating page, no, on the Philippine Native Chicken. No. At saka kay Tino Daria, no, watching from Alcobar. No, magandang gabi po dyan sa inyo, Sir Tino Daria. Lagpas na po tayo sa panahon natin. Hope that this tonight presentation po, may napulot po kayong kaunting kalaman na kahit man dagdag lang yan sa mga kalaman nyo tungkol sa pag-alaga ng manok. And thank you. And if you found our program po informative, no, kindly share it to those of you know na nakatulong po kami. No. We'd like to invite you again for the incoming seminar, no, webinar this coming Saturday. Pasensya po pag kasi humingi pa kami ng content registration fee. Now, kindly contact Ma'am Dana because para po naman makasabay po tayo, no, on Saturday po with the seminar that we have, no, for the reservation of slot na at saka yung material, mga previous na bigay po namin, no, during the seminar, no. And also to those viewers that we have on YouTube, na if you found this program informative, kindly share it to others also, and please don't forget, no, to subscribe to our channel, no, so that when you are subscribed, every time that we are posting the new video, no, you will be immediately be notified, no, about the video. And to those who are watching us, no, via the cable channel of Central Philippine University, thank you for being with us in this program. If you want the live program that we have, no, kindly tune in, no, to the Philippine Native Chicken channel, no. Dito po makikita po sa may Facebook page namin at saka sa mga listener natin, no, with the tawag dito with KSFM, no. Thank you po for being with the our FM station. Na in behalf that medyo baby pa po yung ang aming station, and sorry for those na hindi pa maabot na signal namin because limited lang po ang transmitted power naman dito, no. But we accept donation if you want to donate para po naman yung palawak-lawak ng konti yung maabot po ng KSFM, no. And again, I would like to invite our Ilonggo, to those who can understand the Hiligaynon and can speak Hiligaynon, na tomorrow morning 4:30 to 6 a.m. po for the program that we have, no, on the KSFM, na at the same time that is being viewed, no, dito po sa the Philippine Native Chicken channel. Yung pinakaiba niya with the present program that we have right now is that it is complemented with entertainment po, para po naman mapaganda po natin ang simula ng araw. So in behalf of our President Dr. Chudoro Robles, at saka sa aming Chairman of the Board Trustee, Atty. Bon Lobalbido na, at sa aking technical partner dito po sa may CPU, kay Ma'am Dana Marie Istoy Gabasa, This is your host, Dr. Jaime C. Cabares Jr. Na again, greeting you all. No? Good day and God bless and keep safe always. See you again tomorrow at around 7 o'clock in the evening. Thank you and God bless always.